You want me to that's your reply to what I'm going to say. No, you're just going to say, like, no, that's a new untold story. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, is that story old or told?
Fuck no, baby! It's a new untold story.
A new untold story.
It's a fresh baked untold story.
A new untold story.
Cool. A new untold story bonus. You're with Rudy, Giulio, Kyle. What's up, guys?
Rudy Giuliani, Kyle.
Rudy Giuliani, Kyle.
Close enough.
Type
shit.
It works. Rudy, Julie. Oh, fuck, it doesn't work at all. Goddamn. No, we're here with you.
Yeah, welcome to the Fresh Coast.
Good to be here, guys.
Is that what they call this? Because the fresh water?
Fresh water, yeah.
That's
I like
cool.
that.
That's the left coast, fresh coast, best coast.
What's best coast?
East.
And then left coast is west, and
Yeah.
fresh coast.
I don't know. I've heard fresh coast before, and I think that's should be used more
That's a good line.
I like that a lot.
for the fresh water. Yeah, it's pretty much the ocean.
It looks exactly like it,
Yeah,
This is the most intellectual show at Barstool.
without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, we're thinking about
That's
it.
the superlative.
Have you ever been to India?
No.
Damn.
Are you thinking about going?
No.
Dude, my boy,
Fuck no.
a Fresh Coast resident, is heading to India soon.
Yeah.
And we were discussing.
That's probably one of the least fresh coastlines of all time.
They say the Indian Ocean's beautiful, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's supposed to be violent too, as far as like
seas?
yeah.
Wow.
It is.
Yeah.
I've touched India Ocean.
Really?
You've touched the Indian Ocean?
Mm-hmm.
What?
like
Shit.
what do you mean
One of my
touched
buddy,
it?
Clayton, my buddy Clayton Vitek.
Did you
almost
not?
got sucked up.
Did you touch it without swimming in it?
No, I swam in it. That's
You should have said.
yeah, wait.
you
Fuck you for saying I touched it.
I don't know why I said it like that, but I just felt like
Touching the ocean.
Pet it.
I didn't even that doesn't even sound like you got wet.
That's like a guy who doesn't quite get surfing lingo. Be like, yo, you want to go touch ocean?
You just palmed it.
Yeah, let's
That
go
sounds
touch
cool.
ocean, dude.
Yeah, let's go
Wait,
touch
when were you?
ocean.
When did you touch the Indian Ocean?
I was in South Africa.
I
Sick.
guess that is, and Perth is surprisingly maybe to some the Indian Ocean.
Wait, really? I thought the Indian Ocean was pretty small.
It's an underappreciated ocean.
It
It's
is.
a big.
It also
ocean.
that's where you get the Maldives, which is like the blue water.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
That honeymoon water.
Wow, it is
Exactly.
a fucking But I've heard people split up the Indian Ocean and make the South Ocean. Have you heard of the South Ocean? They're trying to add a,
Well, the Southern Ocean is an ocean. That's like the Antarctic.
but
coast.
that's not on maps typically.
Right. I don't remember
Yeah.
learning about it as a kid, but
Yeah, that's
I
twisted.
see what they're doing.
But Giulio, you are right. It was mad violent.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Why haven't you not gone to India? That seems like a big country.
I want to go. I think the big countryness about it is intimidating. Like the idea of going all the way over there and not planning the perfect trip is intimidating. And also the certainty of getting food poisoning is a lot.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of food poisoning experience at this point. I think I could handle it. Like,
What do you think the chance? It's a 100% food poisoning there.
no, but they say South Asia in general is like where the food poisoning is the ripest.
Yeah.
And there are all these theories about how to avoid it that I'm curious about trying to explore.
Anorexia.
Well, eating less really does help, I've found.
Sure.
Like just eating half of the portion you would normally eat allows your body to
Nearly
release the
100%
bacteria.
chance you'll suffer some sort of
It
digestive issue.
says that.
Nearly 100% chance.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like when I have Indian here, I am toast.
Oh yeah.
Indian
But
in
not
India?
food poisoned toast.
No, but just
Like,
like
lactose intolerant toast.
it's just like gelatinous shit.
Mm.
Yeah, I had a war last night. I had one of those ones. I had a poke bowl, which usually is good, and I woke up as one of those ones where it wakes you from a sleep. I was asleep, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Mm.
Dude,
Yeah,
almost
mm.
shitting your pants while sleeping is like the scariest thing.
It's so scary.
That doesn't really happen to me very often.
It happens to
Never,
me,
yeah.
like
It-
once a week probably.
You almost shit your pants while sleeping?
Yeah, it's like a nightmare, dude.
Oh my god!
I've never shit the bed as an adult, but I have shit a recliner.
You shit a
I shit a
I think there's an
recliner.
easier chance on that.
You think so?
Yeah,
I was real sick, but it was like water.
yeah, that's easier. I think for whatever reason, like your butthole is like the defense mechanism while you're sleeping. That is a good system. It's like ADT home.
It's probably to
security.
prevent from getting fucked.
Fort Knox.
Yeah.
I think.
Anti-rape system.
Yeah.
Built in.
Yeah,
Very nice.
But pooping in complete blackness is kind of a meditative experience.
Nah.
Because I want to turn on the lights.
How do you know when you're like done?
I do that often. Every time
You shit in total darkness.
it sucks, and I have to apply my Panicura rectal cream in total.
Are you still doing that?
Because I'm on the vibe. Like I need pure blackness. I can't have any light.
But how do you know when you're done
wake me up.
wiping?
It's a feel thing.
No, it's not. Wiping's a sight thing.
Yeah, and then in the morning you go look in the mirror and it's just on your nipples.
In the morning you can finish it off. Yeah.
This kind of food poisoning, though, it's like that violent, that feeling of like an intense heat sweat, and you like holding it in is very difficult.
Impossible. And it's almost like the ass puckers. It like goes in and out
Yes.
like a little bit. It feels
So-
like a kissy face.
Exactly. And I get anxiety thinking that I'm going to be in transit when that happens to me.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to just let go, you know, and just whatever. So I will go eventually, but it intimidates me a little.
Yeah, that would be a deal breaker for me. The way you describe it sounds like something I'd never want to experience.
Yeah,
Like, even
dude.
without, despite what good can come before it or after it.
Yeah. And I get it more often than not if I travel.
I never
overseas.
had it. I just lie about having it.
I don't think I've ever had
when
it.
I'm like diarrhea.
It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. I'm describing it as bad, but if you have like a decent bathroom, you're fine.
You're fine.
You just need to like sweat it out for 12 hours and you're good.
That sucks. That sucks bad.
This is the trick. You lay on the floor of the bathroom.
See, that's
I don't
already
wanna do
too
that. That's
much.
too
much.
I don't want to have to like, let me employ this trick.
You
This will
rest-
save me.
Dude, I'm telling you, you rest the base of your neck on the bottom of the toilet. The cold porcelain is very soothing, and you find a precise position where you don't feel nauseous. You fall asleep.
You fall asleep right there.
I actually do that.
You fall asleep using the toilet as a pillow.
Sort of. It's
But
like a side
that's
pillow.
best case scenario, laying on your bathroom tile.
Yeah, it doesn't sound
in
that
a
bad.
semi-comfortable way.
Not even your bathroom.
For 12 hours.
For 12 hours.
Well, you maybe will get to go to the bed at some point. Like you'll feel good enough to go to the bed.
Are YouTube like travel vlog, like the fabulous ones? Are they is this part of their journey, their life?
Drew Binsky told me not to fucking name
Yeah,
drop here.
he's good.
He gets
goes
sick
every
most of the
country.
time. He said he probably gets food poisoning 80% of the time.
Good for him.
But then he's also like, dude, but I eat like dirt off the street also.
Yeah.
So
he
I'm like,
goes
okay.
to the worst of the worst.
He goes in, yeah. for
So
sure.
you brought up like India being so big and you'd be afraid you'd squander the trip. That's like, you just awoke an anxiety I didn't even think I had. Like going somewhere and not doing it right is worse than not going.
I know. And it's like, it's such a big trip and I just don't have time to do
Have you ever
trips like
wasted
that
a trip?
often. No, but every single time I learned something that I could have done better. And I don't like to revisit because I feel like there's so much to see. But I'm like, if I were to go back to this place, I'd do it so much better. So I accept that I can't do it perfectly, but still sometimes I'm like, what should I prioritize?
Do you do the touristy shit?
I
Like,
try to.
If you go to Paris, are you going to go to the Louvre?
Okay, so it's interesting. In some of these random places, the touristy shit, there's nobody there because it's like a place that's hard to get to. So if you do the touristy shit in Iraq, it's sick. If you do
The
the,
touristy shit in Iraq
Right.
is war.
No, but dude, like the Zygarde of Iraq is a really sick thing.
So you
That is
don't
cool.
even think about
Move-
the
can you pull that
Parises of the world.
No, I do, but like the Paris of the world, the European tourist destinations are the most mobbed ones of all time.
Yeah.
Here's a trip I did really badly. I went to Sintra in Portugal. I wanted to go see like the palaces.
Okay.
The lines were all absolutely insane. You couldn't park anywhere. I just drove
Mook just
around.
accidentally found a Pokemon. Mook just accidentally typed
Is
a
that
Pokemon.
what you're Googling
Mook
has
typed
led to?
Zygarde. Fuck yeah. Dude, you want to go see Zygarde?
That's cool as hell. They
That
have
is
those?
sick, dude. He's a mythical Pokemon.
You saw him in Portugal?
Yeah, it would make sense.
Wait, what did you say again?
The Zygarde of Iraq.
Oh my God. He did Zygarde of Iraq.
You are, yeah.
Luke, we got to fire you,
It's
buddy.
sick, dude.
Yeah, we kind of do.
Look at this, dude. This is sick.
Oh,
In the
that
mid-
is sick.
dude, and it's
So
in
this
the
was swamped though?
no, it's there.
Oh, this was not packed?
Not at all. There's nobody. Well, it's
Oh.
hard to get a pass to go because it's right next to like a really high security prison that's filled with like Al Qaeda and
Sure.
and ISIS people. And
Oh,
shit.
wait, this is in Iraq.
Yeah.
Okay, not the Portugal one.
And bro, it's sick. And you can just go do whatever you want. Like you can dangle your legs off the side. You can fucking like I was in Saddam Hussein's palace. They just gave me a piece of the chandelier. They're like, here you go. I was
Do
like,
you have it still?
yeah. I was like, are you sure you don't?
Yeah, you gave it to your girl on a necklace, right?
I have it. I have it in my apartment. But yeah, like they don't
do you
have
have it like
tourism, bro.
displayed?
No, I have it like tucked away.
Hey, I've always wondered about like those
what do you do
kinds
with
of
that?
memorabilia because I wanted to get there is a weird part of me that wants to get like a World War II piece of memorabilia, and having a piece of like something from Hitler would be interesting. But then it's like, what do you do with it?
You
you can't have that on
display it.
blast.
Yeah, but then it's like, well, you can't.
You can't.
I know someone who owns like a piece of memorabilia like that, and I went in their room and they had it, and I was like,
What
"Dude,
was it?
You might want to." It was like a helmet,
What was it? What
like
kind of helmet?
Was there a spike
German
on the top?
World War II
Thinking a helmet's okay.
with the logo.
Okay.
The
logo changes things. The logo does change things drastically.
Yeah, and I know the person, so I'm like, oh, they're like a history buff and collector, but like this is not something that you want
Oh, it's
people to see out of context in any capacity.
It's Francis, right? That's not a collector's item.
That's a great
Francis's Nazi
rumor.
stuff's a lot newer.
Yeah. He's like the
Francis
sharper
got his
image.
Nazi memorabilia from Etsy.
It's a new line.
He has a swastika flat brim. Snapback.
But dude, I get a lot of travel based anxiety about I like have anticipatory anxiety in general. Like not plugging my special taping tomorrow night. I was telling both of you guys this. I'm afraid that I'm going to manifest some sort of sickness between now and the
Told
time
me
that I tape.
and you might just be sick.
I really hope not.
Yeah.
Wait, do you feel sick?
No.
All
I feel
right.
fine. But like sitting there stewing about it, you know what I mean? So like I'm not that durable of a traveler. I went camping on this trip.
In Iraq.
Yes. And I was like, this sucks, dude. I hate camping.
Yeah.
I had something stuck in my teeth. My floss
That's
was
the
on the
worst.
mainland. I was camping on a little island.
Iraq has islands?
Your teeth floss?
Yeah, I had something stuck in my like cavity and it was so painful. And I was like, I'm a bitch, dude.
Camping in Iraq.
Look up,
islands.
yeah, the marshes of Mesopotamia.
Oh, that sounds
Oh,
amazing.
that sounds sweet.
Fire, yeah.
That's when man became man, right? Is that like
Yeah, the birthplace of society.
That's cool.
Really cool. And yeah, man, the dude who like took us out there on a boat, he just slept in the boat. I was like, this guy's a fucking legend, dude. It was all cold.
That
and
is
shit.
crazy. Is that where you were?
Yeah. I had service too. I'm like texting.
So
You were texting from there.
Dude, this is great. I was doing the pod with Francis at the time, and my producers texted me, and I responded. They're like, "It's insane that you respond faster than Francis when you're camping."
camping in rural Iraq.
Do people like live there?
Yeah, dude. There's like marsh people, like Saddam. I guess that they were sort of like anti-Saddam at one point, so he tried to like drain the marshes or something to get rid of them.
We had a
Drain the
leader that
swamp.
did that. Yeah.
yeah,
That's cool.
literally draining the swamp. But it's cool. And dude, I had two options. So like you can sleep in the Marsh House or you can camp. And I was like, well, obviously the Marsh House. They're like, before you say yes to that, you should see the bugs that are in the Marsh House.
No.
And I saw the bug and I was like, we're camping.
How big was the bug?
You want to see it?
I want to see the
Let me
bug.
pull it up real quick. I gotta find my
How does the
combo.
camping limit the bugs?
I guess there's just no bugs at the campsite.
Oh my
For
god.
whatever reason.
Dude,
Wait,
bugs
fuck
keep,
these.
Bugs keep me young.
Bro,
My hatred for bugs.
just wait till you see this thing.
Are they
dude.
colorful?
They look like Starship Troopers.
They look like the bugs from Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies.
Great movie, dude.
Oh, they look just
Casper
like the
Van Dien.
bugs.
I know. Look at that fucking
Rico's
thing, dude.
Roughnecks.
No.
Take them out.
Much too big.
Fuck that. Is that on you?
No, it's on someone else. He was like, dude, he was like, FYI. And I'm like, done. You're right.
Can you airdrop
And they
that?
fly?
Yeah. Mook, you want it?
Yeah.
They appear to have functioning wings. I didn't ask many more questions beyond
Yeah,
that.
I wouldn't either.
I just heard that we're gonna have a biblical year of cicadas.
No, it
I
feels
heard
like
that
that's
here,
like every
right?
fucking summer.
No, but we're gonna. It's like the two. There's like two different breeds, and like once every like 36 years, the 17-year cycle lines up. So we're getting double.
Might be, yeah. We kind of accepted that too easily when it happened in 2000-ish.
Yeah.
When they were just everywhere.
But like I wasn't afraid of them when I was in 2000. I remember you could pull their back right leg and their head would shoot off.
I was young
and we were
enough-
like having wars
Yeah,
with
I was
them.
young enough to feel like, oh, this must be a regular occurrence. But that they covered entire trees. They covered the entire perimeter
It's
of
a
our
plague.
homes.
Just we've accepted a plague
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
kind of speaking of travel, do you watch The Bachelor?
No,
Okay. You would love this guy, Joey.
he's the current bachelor.
He's the most simple
Oh my
man there
God.
is.
He's a
the
good
most
dude.
I sent you guys this, but he went to Malta,
Oh, nice.
the capital Valletta, which was created thousands of years
5900
BC.
BC.
And he was like, oh, this place kind of has an old school vibe to it.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, man.
That's
Yeah, like
great.
it's
sure
covered in
does.
catacombs and
He's having red wine in a catacomb.
real old school vibe, dude. That's great.
Yeah, I love
when
this
he
vibe
said
they
something
constructed.
else.
Their language is supposed to be like really unique.
Malta?
I've heard. Yeah, Maltese.
Are you good with
yeah.
languages?
No,
Okay.
I think I wonder if I could be, because I can like sing full on like reggaeton songs, but don't speak any Spanish and like
Okay.
struggle to pick up Spanish. So like I sometimes wonder if I like have it in me or not, you know. But I'm not a language guy.
That's like my brain can't comprehend it. I've never been good at languages.
Yeah, and it makes me feel like a simp, dude. You
A
know?
simp to not know another language?
Yeah.
That would
Why?
be a simp move to learn another language
Yeah.
for pussy.
No,
you're-
you say
dude,
simp
no,
in the
you're-
terms
this
of
is- this is
relationships? Or simp in the term of simpleton.
I guess in the term of relationships, which is
Okay.
like generally speaking, like I just feel so unsophisticated. You meet some other like dumb person who like speaks 4 languages, you're like they're immediately.
I think that's the simpiest move. is
Learning
to
languages.
learn a language to.
I'm going to
Not
waltz in
impress
your
women.
country and expect you
no,
to
but I'm not trying to
understand
impress
me.
women, dude. Where did that come from? Oh, you're saying that simp typically.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
a
yeah.
simp is someone who does something purely to be perceived as higher or more sophisticated to women.
Interesting.
So
Very
you,
boomer.
you
of
think
me to
bettering
misuse
your
it.
you think you're
Sorry.
bettering yourself is a simp move?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, the real men should be at their worst and never learn anything.
Yeah, I guess that.
If you learn
Right.
something, gay pussy.
Yeah. I think unless it's like
Rudy, you're straight as fuck, dude.
Yep.
You haven't learned anything ever.
Exactly.
Real bad.
God
man.
built me for one thing and one thing only.
To exist.
Yeah.
To dwell.
To dwell. Dude, I mean, that's Giulio. I've said it a million times. I got banned from languages. They said no. They were like, you're done. It's over.
You're done with languages?
Yeah. The dyslexia thing, they were like, that languages, that is over with. You're not showing up again.
That's hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Joey, the Bachelor, also. I love this show, dude. Did you see him
I haven't.
flamenco dancing or what?
How is he?
Well, he wore shorts and they gave him boots. So he was wearing these real tight, tall boots that are high heeled. And it was the funniest visual I've ever seen of him dance. He was dancing in shorts and boots. And I loved it so much. Hold on. Go to them dancing. Old school, a really old school vibe there.
This is part of The Bachelor. So that we've progressed deep in the season at this point.
Yeah. Search like Joey Bachelor dancing. Yup. Flamenco dancing.
Is Malta about to pop off with U.S. tourism because
I
of
bet
this?
now. I bet it is. Here, go for a little
too
bit
bad.
further in. He's freaking out that he has to wear boots with shorts.
There's been a natural.
And he's like, please don't look at me.
You look nice.
You gotta go further in to when he's dancing.
It is gorgeous here, though.
You gotta go further in.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. Hold on. There he is.
Yeah. That's it.
And he had a panic attack that he had to wear boots with shorts. He's the most simple man of all time.
He said one of his quotes was, "You can tell a lot about somebody by how they act." But he's not like a. He's likable though.
Where's he
I know.
from?
Philly.
Jersey. Philly?
Yeah.
Oh, like the Jersey Philly part?
Springford High School. Yeah.
I DM'd him.
Of course you did.
I said I need you in my crew, and he didn't respond.
Oh, shit.
I think you got to give him time. Let it breathe.
Sundew, bro. Yo, you have to wait till he's on the decline, then he'll hit you back.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. No, I've been assembling a crew of morons for a while now. Isn't that right, boys?
You're here.
Let's go. Let's go.
You have your special, I guess, when this comes out today.
Oh yeah.
How you
Yeah,
feeling?
I feel good. I think, dude. I don't
Why is
know.
it called a special?
I don't know, but somebody replied when I posted that I was doing a special. They're like, "If so many people are doing specials, is it really that special?" And I was like,
no.
thanks, man. I
What do
appreciate
you, I would
that.
have been like, what do you do?
I love
Yeah,
that
right.
dude that responded with that.
It's insane, right? I'm like, dude,
Not so special.
I know. I'm like, dude. I
And
don't know.
how's it go? Like, are you going to do multiple sets in a night and then like construct it? Is that how everybody does it?
I do 2 shows, and I think they'll be pretty similar, but I want to take a couple liberties with one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I thought of something that I want to try that I've never done, which I think keeps it spicy. Yeah. And then one show I'm going to expand on one particular. I'm figuring out specifically.
But a
still,
special is like your fleshed out set just produced.
yeah, right.
Yeah,
Taped
that's
and
awesome.
produced. Yeah.
And then when you put it out, like you can't use that material anymore.
You can if you're a simp.
If you're a simp,
That's
you
a
can.
simp move.
Misusing
Yeah.
simp. But there are people. So there's the discussion about this. It's like if you film a shorter thing for whatever, for late night or for a showcase style show, can you reuse the material? Theoretically, some people say you can. For myself, I don't like to. If I put something on wax, I want to dead it. If like I do it official. So the only real significant thing I've ever done, I did like a short set on this other Netflix thing. So I won't reuse any of that. I haven't
Wait, is
done
this
it.
special on Netflix?
I don't know where it's going to be yet. I don't
be
even
cool.
want to jinx it, but it doesn't have a home yet.
Okay.
But I'm hoping
For
that-
whatever it's worth, I don't mind if you use a bit or two that I've heard before, especially if they are one of your best.
I appreciate.
It's like
that.
watching
I guess you
The
got
Office.
you got the green light now,
It's
man.
like watching your favorite episode.
Yeah, I
comedy
rewatched
episode
The
twice.
Office.
I appreciate that.
I like when you guys do it.
But I will say that even if I were to now hear this from KB and be like, I need to now reuse my material, I haven't done it in so long that I actually don't even feel comfortable doing it.
Wow.
I don't understand the vibe of it anymore. Because there's like
True.
moments, Mook, like there's moments of a joke that like you don't even know that it's counterintuitive that it would even be a joke. For some reason, the way you say it or the pause, it like will surprise you and then you incorporate it.
Yeah.
I forgot about all that nuance about that stuff.
Yeah.
Especially working it out, like if you're working out a new joke, like you really don't know until you do it where the punch or where the pop is going to come from.
Right. Which is why and there's some where you suspect, but even then, like I'll start with a moment that I know is going to work and then like try to build on it.
Okay.
And see if that happens.
So on top of being a comedian, you are also John Mayer's bartender for a prank commercial.
Have you seen that?
Sure have.
Dude, I produced this prank back in the day, a Bud Light prank with John Mayer. I'm the bartender in it as well, but I cast it as well. So basically
John Mayer. It's like John Mayer asks.
it's like yeah,
It's your
John
fucking
Mayer
commercial.
Bud Light prank. It should probably come up. And basically, the idea is there's all these moments there's two guys at the bar. One guy goes to the bathroom, and there's all these moments for the guy to give up the person who's in the bathroom seat. And if he accomplishes all those moments, then he's a
Tendon
real one.
bar.
Oh, so you made this?
Kind of, yeah.
How
For
did you
Bud
stumble into this?
Okay, so I used to be on a prank show on MTV.
What was it called?
It was called Totally Clueless, 20
Okay.
episodes. The guys who made it do all the hidden camera shit, and I'm still boys with them. So they made this, and they're like, can you help us cast this video with John Mayer, and like you can be in it too? Because I think I get paid more if that is the case. So I was like, yeah, sure.
Oh my God.
So yeah, the final step is that John Mayer shows up, and it's like, will you give up your seat for John Mayer or not?
I saw this very soon after I met you, and I was like, "What the? Ain't no way!"
Yeah.
What a sensation that it was! It was a rush for me. It was an absolute rush to pause at 18 seconds in, just be like, I felt so cool.
Dude, this is a theme in my commercial career. Like I'm in
What other
things for half a
commercial?
second. Dude, I've been in a bunch. And
Oh wait, let's pull some up.
I'm barely in any of them. Okay, so I think I signed an NDA for this one. So let me see if I can it's probably expired by now.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a Capital One commercial that exists. It may star somebody who dates a high profile football player. And Gallarotti is in it, potentially. At the end of the bar, they didn't do any of my close-up coverage. So I was like, I'm going to get cut out of this. I changed my paperwork because of it. The scoot of a lifetime. At the beginning of the ad, you see me pop my head in for 2 seconds at the end of the bar. Most money I've ever made on anything I've ever done in my life.
Really?
Yep.
And your
What?
face is visible.
For like half a second. Just it won't come up if you
search the A-lister that's dating the NFL player.
A-lister, Capital One.
Mook, this is an easy riddle. Mook, no. Figure out who the A-lister that's dating a high-profile NFL player.
All right. Yeah. And you got.
Yes, dude.
Yes.
We have to fire Mook.
I want to make him Google shit now.
Yeah. Is this it?
I'll find it.
It was the most,
Dude, it was a massive campaign. Like it's there for sure.
and just your head popping in.
You'll see me pop in profile. Most money I've ever made on any individual thing I've ever done.
Because you popped your head in?
Yep, that's it. Just keep your eyes peeled because you're gonna miss him if you don't really look closely here.
All right, that's not you.
Skip.
It's like a modern Where's Waldo?
Watch this, bro. Boom!
Wait,
what? I missed. I didn't.
Oh
wait, you
my.
can't boom that.
Yeah.
That was. You can't boom that.
I literally look like Waldo too. That's funny. Boom.
Oh, I saw.
Wait. Where is the boom?
Wait for it.
Not discrediting you.
End of the bar. Boom.
Well, sorry, you got to forgive me.
Dude, if
for
I
the
hadn't
last-
done that, I would have made like
what
$700.
section are we looking at?
If I hadn't done that, I would have made $700 versus 10 times that.
You made-
100 times that.
Wait. I gotta find you.
The glasses.
100
Oh.
times that.
Here's Taylor.
That's like the kind of like.
But how did you get the gig?
Dude, I'm a commercial actor. Like I have a
Oh,
commercial
you with the
agent.
glasses.
Yeah.
I saw him from the jump, but I just didn't know that was you.
Have a
Okay.
commercial. Yeah, so I auditioned for commercials like most of my adult life, and I've done a bunch of them. But the thing that decides whether or not you make money, if it's like a union commercial that's on TV and you get cast as a principal, no matter what you do in the commercial, like I could have punched Taylor Swift in the face or done this, and I get paid the same amount of money.
So I was on a commercial that aired on ESPN for Pink Whitney, and I made $0.
That's right.
I had a speaking line.
It appeared on TV.
ESPN during the Stanley Cup.
There must be some like
That was
kicker in your
that was
contract that
Barstool.
says you don't get any money for that.
All right. Some tough questions. This you made thousands.
No, he said
Many-
100 times 700.
Why wouldn't they just pay someone much less than that, like some bozo
They can't.
to play
They
a guy
can't.
at the bar?
They-
So this is like an actor's
Union
thing.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Big congratulations.
And bro, I went before this back to back big commercials that I got cut out of, including I was the main guy in this like massive Apple campaign. I shot it in Prague and they cut me out. Directed by the Place Beyond the Pines guy. He was directing.
What the
me.
fuck?
They created rain out of a fire truck. I was the hero.
that?
I was the hero, and I got cut out of it.
How do you cut out? Wait, how do they cut? Did they put out a commercial?
Look it up. Apple.
How do they cut out the hero?
Made in California. It was the least successful Apple campaign in the history of Apple. Apple and made in California. They shot it in 4 different cities, and I guess they just picked the hero that they liked the most. Yeah, I think this is it.
But did you still get? So you were saying if you didn't lean forward and show your face,
Yeah, if your face doesn't appear, you don't get paid.
were they mad at you for leaning forward?
No, I just leaned forward, and that's the shot they used. And my agent was like, "Dude, I was prepared to fight for you, if like they were gonna pull a fast one." But yeah, it was this campaign. So anyway, the last one that you were showing, I was like standing on the doorstep, and I was supposed to run. I guess there's a couple versions of it because I didn't see it here, but anyway, yeah, they cut me out of it. So 2 Apple commercials I got cut out of, a BMW commercial I got cut out of, 3 for 3 in a row, and then finally I got really lucky.
You
with
go to
that.
the diner for Capital One and lean forward, and then
Bro, we all took selfies with Taylor, which she was like, "You guys want selfies?" I was like, "I'm not going to ask for one." She is that aware that she knows that people are going to play it cool, but they really
Yeah.
want a picture.
She can
do you
do that.
regret not doing it?
I did it.
Oh, you did it.
And she said to the producer, "Make sure they get these." And we never got it. I even DM'd her.
What, you didn't get the selfie?
No, I DM'd her. I was like, "Hey, do you have that selfie?" But
yeah, I do have that selfie.
I did it, dude. It's embarrassing, but I did it.
You DM Taylor Swift asking if she
Would
had
you like
the
to
selfie.
see the DM?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not capping on this show, bro. I got everything to back up all
That's
the shit
something
I'm
you say
saying.
after she responds to you. I'm not capping that she responded.
I can't believe Giulio lied about getting ghosted by Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I'm not
Taylor,
capping.
nice
I
shooting
did
a commercial with you. They never sent us the pics we took. You signed it -G.
Simp fucking city, dude. Simp city.
Good luck with your upcoming projects, G.
Pretty smooth.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're not capping. Yeah, I believe that
I
fully.
believe you did that.
Yeah.
I believe you did that fully.
Yeah, I'm not like we went on a date after.
That's when you say I'm not capping.
right.
Oh my! How did you get linked up with Pete Davidson?
Just from doing stand up, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah. We all used to do these prom shows together, like a bunch of comedians who are now very successful, like Chris DiStefano, Ricky
Friend of the
Velez,
Right
program.
on, yeah.
Mike Cannon, like a bunch of people. I'm forgetting names too. Like, and we would all perform for free for these kids who their parents were trying to keep them out of trouble after the prom. So they scheduled an entire evening of activities. So the show would be at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and we'd all perform. And Pete was like 15 or something.
And were the kids like pissed that they weren't drinking booze?
No, they were all like fucked up on the low.
Okay.
But just like supervised. Like they had like a Gatorade bottle of Gatorade, type shit.
But how old were you when you were performing for
23 or 24?
Okay.
Were they
and
vibing
you've known Pete since he was 15?
Yeah. They were vibing with it, yeah.
Nice.
And I've known Pete like since he basically started comedy. And it didn't take him long to start being super successful. So like it doesn't surprise me that all the boys who sort of started out with him, it's hard for him, I imagine, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but to make like new friends without being suspicious of them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
As rappers say, no new friends,
That, yes.
So anyway, we're all boys and he's been pretty crucial in most of my success, I would say, like a lot of it.
That's cool.
And it's really, I really appreciate it. And I hold him in very high regard.
That's
And
awesome.
I love him and I appreciate him. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
I guess let's call him.
He sent me some very nice, encouraging stuff this morning about.
Oh, really?
Special?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm excited
'Cause
to come check it
he's
out.
involved with it too.
Did we sell it out?
It's getting pretty close, man.
Okay. We'll get it
Yesterday
today.
made a good den. I think there's probably like 50 total tickets left for both shows.
Let's sell it out today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I appreciate it. Thank you. I
No,
appreciate
I'm really excited for tomorrow.
So I'm pumped, man. And
And you said you're going to call it Triggered, and then the cover of it's going to be you like making a goofy face.
no, it's going to be good luck with your future projects, Taylor. G.
Signing off your name,
G.
Hey G, yeah, I forgot to send you this selfie of us. Oh my God, G. Thank you for DMing me.
I mean, bro, I'm just happy. I finally. It's taken me a long time to attempt to do this because most of the time I've been doing stand up, like I would say like 75% of the time I'm like, you suck at this. What are you doing? Like it's a very conflicting experience.
But you've been doing it for how long?
Feedback loop, 15 years, dude. But
And
anyway,
this is your first special?
yeah, first like hour
Yeah.
special. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems super frustrating because it's a craft that the more you hone it, the more experience you get. It doesn't necessarily, it's all about the crowd.
Right,
Correct.
totally.
Like you can have one bad crowd and that'll like shoot your confidence down.
100%. But to your point about you can do it for many years, like you do sort of like build up the tools to deal with adversity where it's like,
Which
okay,
is, yeah,
if this is
priceless.
working most of the time, it
You
must be
kind of
good.
have a radar to, yeah.
Right. And there's also like nuances as well. Like you can have a thing that's good that the people who are there don't like. And you can make excuses for yourself to keep your confidence. You're like,
good.
they wouldn't get this because of XYZ.
They're
and
dumb.
And that probably just means
Yeah.
that I'm not good enough. But there is also something to be said about being funny for everybody. That person tends to not be that funny.
Wow.
Like you want, you know what I
Right.
mean? You
That's
want,
a really good point.
you
yeah.
want some people to be like, that guy sucks. That guy's a pig. That guy thinks he's better than people. Whatever they have to say about you.
Yeah.
You don't want to be able to please everybody.
Yeah, the universally
The
funny people I
safe
usually
funny.
don't like.
Yeah. So it's an interesting thing. Like killing is obviously extremely important. It's like the most important thing. I think Chris Rock said it in that documentary. He's like, killing is not subjective, which I was like, Jesus, that's pretty wild.
That's a scary sentence.
But I also know people who kill who like, it's obvious to me why they don't have mainstream success and they don't get it. They're like, why am I not doing better? And I'm like, I know why. We all know. And I'm not going to pinpoint specifically what it is, but it's a thing where over time you learn about different things and it can kind of help you maintain a higher confidence level.
Have you done stand up in a foreign country?
Yes, I have.
And what's that like? What's the difference there?
You
It
did
depends.
Africa, right?
I bombed in Rwanda pretty bad.
A lot of people have.
Biggest venue I had performed in at the time.
Wait,
It's like,
you performed in Rwanda for people who have no cultural similarities as you.
Why would you do that to yourself, man?
well, dude, look, I think that if I were to go do that today, I'd be able to do it much better than I did it then. But this is I was the first comedian to perform stand-up, American comedian to perform stand-up in Rwanda, which is like...
Oh, you were?
Yeah, one of those like things that you go searching for. It's like, this is not necessarily a hard thing to be the first of.
Kigali International Comedy Festival.
Yeah, this is like a smaller venue, dude. You'll see the arena in this video at some point, and it's like Madison Square Garden, bro.
What are Rwandan jokes? Like what's a big Rwandan comic like?
So this guy Michael Sengazi, he's pretty big. And they tour around Africa and like he is a francophone, like he's a French speaker. So he'll go to like the DRC or he'll go to West Africa and he'll perform in these fucking massive arenas, dude. It's pretty cool. And this guy's Babu. I think he's popping as well, like doing a bunch of cool stuff.
Did they perform in English?
Yeah, they perform in English, and he performs in English in Kenya, Rwanda. So they had 3 nights. There was French night, Kenya, Rwanda, and English.
Interesting.
And I was like the headliner of the English show, and like I was supposed to they didn't even tell me how much time to do, and I think I did less than they were expecting me to and stuff.
Look at that graphic.
Oh, dude, they were supposed to come to
Which
America.
one's you?
They couldn't get visas. They were supposed to come this year, and we weren't able to get them over here.
Oh my God.
They're all good dudes, and but anyway, yeah, I sort of bombed. And I will say this: places that comedy's newer don't have as developed of an understanding of jokes. I don't want to say that was the case here. I take full blame for eating shit, but I did notice that a couple of the jokes that were killing would not kill here.
Okay.
So much of comedy hinges on knowing, like being very fluent in English, because it's all about phrasing, like dialect, slang.
And they speak
Delivery,
English there.
emphasis.
But that's just like they know English.
Accent. Like
so many jokes are more than just knowing the basics of English.
Dude, totally. And like they had said too, they're like, your accent is hard for us to understand, like stuff like that. But like Scandinavia are really, really good comedy audiences. They're all basically native English speakers, and
I can see that.
They will sit there and listen to every single word. Bro, this comedian told me a story once. He performed in Germany. Nobody laughed the entire set, and at the end of the set, he got a standing ovation.
That's the most German move ever.
John F. O'Donnell.
Germans don't have fun, right?
They're sitting there like really listening, and then a standing ovation at the end of the show.
Unbelievable.
That's their vibe.
So it is interesting to see the different vibes, but overall, it was solid. I didn't like eat it that bad, but it was not. They were being nice to me. They're like, you did fine when I talked to them recently, but I'm like, dude, I ate a dick. Let's be honest.
Unbelievable.
You had to expect that though.
I was hoping to do well because I didn't want to let them down. Like I think they were excited that they'd pulled off this international festival and they wanted me to go up there and impress people. So I felt a little bit of shame after, to be honest.
Yeah, that's natural.
So eating a dick. What is the worst meal you've had in a foreign country? That not because it was just a terribly served meal, but it was something they would have been proud of. Like that's their cuisine.
Worst delicacy.
Because a lot of food reviewers, they automatically give the developing country a 9.6, a 9.5. This is amazing, which a lot of it is.
It's a good question, dude.
But some has to be trash to your palate.
Okay, so I was in Ecuador and I was struggling to figure out what to shoot. So I started doing like, I'm going to eat crazy shit. I started being that guy. So I ate a sheep brain out of its head.
Was that pretty recent?
Yeah, it was a couple of years ago. They axe the sheep's skull open and then you eat the brain. You eat like the face and shit. The face is fine. The brain was gross. I thought that was disgusting. But that's even. But
are they like, Ecuadorians? This is chicken parmesan?
No, the guy sitting next to me also was like laughing at me. The local guy,
because he doesn't like it either.
I don't think anybody
that's
really.
Weird
fucks
everywhere.
With that. No, it's called fucking shit. Something de Boyego or something.
You're going to give Mook that?
Yeah.
It's another Pokemon's going to pop up.
I have a video of it if you want to look it up. Something, not cabeza, I forget, whatever. So, but they don't think that's good. One thing that people think is good that I didn't like, there's this cow intestine stomach in Nicaragua. It's called like sopa de mondongo. And it's like really rubbery. I thought it was like, it smells like armpit.
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
There we go.
No one's,
Sopa de domongo.
Mondongo.
Yeah, Mook, type that in.
Sopa de domongo.
Mook, I'm really testing your abilities here.
Demon Go gameplay.
You can't get away from video games.
But in general, I'm definitely adventurous with cuisine and I'll try stuff. If it's things that people eat, I'll try it in the moment.
When you were down in Ecuador, like how did you get up like to the highest altitudes of the Alps?
Oh, the Andes.
The Andes, yeah.
No, but Quito is like the second highest elevated capital city in the world. Do you know the first?
La Paz.
Nah, dude,
but,
of course.
They have the soccer stadium that is like if you're not from there, like they have the most home field advantage in the world. Like they're not a good national team, but they historically upset teams because it's so
in Bolivia.
Like,
people are probably collapsing.
It's so hard to play there.
Ecuador is really.
But I guess Ecuador is close. Like you were up there.
Yeah. I got up to I think the highest altitude I got to was maybe 12,000 something feet. And you feel it for sure. I don't know that I've been higher up than that. Oh, dude, I did a hike in Rwanda hungover. that was like the shit, like a hike that there's no path. Like there's a guys with
so you get
machetes.
lost.
I fell down 50 times in slipping in mud, hungover so bad I thought I was gonna puke.
Do you get mad at yourself for like drinking too much and then like, because I drink too much on trips and then I miss
sometimes
shit.
and I was like, what were you thinking?
Yeah,
like I slept 1 hour, I was up late, like I'm going on this hike, I'm just like, oh, hike, whatever, and it's like 13,000 feet to this like crater volcano. There's this random dude in our group who's like, a girl let me slip it in her ass last night. I was like, dude, I want to fucking kill you. It was like crazy. Bisoke, it's called.
That's what ass sex is called.
Yeah, that's also it's called.
that.
Attacking the crater. Bisoke. Bisoke. Hike Rwanda.
Wait, Mook spelled that right.
Really? Yeah. The gorillas were too expensive, so this is the other thing you can do where there's no gorillas. But yeah, you get to the top. Yeah, bro. It's like it rains on you, and then you get up and it's pretty, but it's like, bro, I'm fucking gonna die.
Did you puke on the hike?
No, I just
Okay.
stared down at my feet and like somehow didn't puke, but I thought I was going to.
You're the type of dude who would like, yeah, I'm doing this.
What do you mean?
I would be like, I'm not doing this.
That's the big difference between you two.
Bro, this guy Ishmael undersold it. He's like, what do you want to do tomorrow? He's like, we can go see the animals or we can go on a nice walk.
Nice walk.
I'm like, a nice walk, really. This was a nice
But
walk.
were you
Fucking
like
Ishmael.
locked in, committed to this dude and like doing an adventure? Because I would just be like, nah, it's a day off.
Interesting. I definitely am burn the candle at both ends. Like
You're a
leaner.
dude that does. You say yes to opportunities.
Correct.
Even though
if I
like
don't
your
feel
brain knows like it probably won't be that enjoyable.
My girl always says, she goes, I like vacation, you like trips.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's crazy and true.
Wow.
So I come back. She goes, I want to come back rejuvenated. You come back sick.
Yeah.
I respect it. It's ultimately for the like over the course of your life the better move, but in the moment I'm like, no way.
Yeah, I'm trying to be more in touch with that though. I'm like, I want to feel good while I'm doing stuff, not just like feel good about collecting cool memories. You know?
I regret like we were in Alaska and Kyle took a helicopter to a glacier and I went to a chocolate fountain.
Dude, one of my favorite scenes of that show.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
It's hilarious.
But I think about I get like, do I like how important
You swam
is
in
that?
untouched glacial
I know,
waters.
and it was great in the moment, but I don't need that memory.
But it's
You guys crushed it, man.
It was cold.
yes,
You
it's
filmed in Whittier, right?
yeah,
That was so
Whittier
cool.
was it was
The one building town.
very sad.
The dude at the bodega, that was so funny.
Very sad.
It was sad.
Thank
Yeah.
you. It was sad, dismal, horrendous, like the worst weather in the world.
Where is it exactly?
It's a 2-hour drive from Anchorage. It
In north?
It's just south of
South.
Anchorage. I
South
think.
Anchorage,
A
okay.
little
You have to
bit.
go through
No,
the
it's
longest
pretty
tunnel.
close to Anchorage.
Is it close?
Like to the outskirts.
Yeah.
How long is that tunnel?
It's the longest tunnel in North America, right? And it's one lane, and it's pretty eerie driving through. It's like a mine
Scary,
mine
right?
shaft.
Oh, I've actually been near there.
Yeah?
I've been to Kenai.
Oh, yeah.
It's on the left.
Ooh.
I have too. Kenai's sick.
Yeah.
Play hockey there?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No way. That rules.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Seward. Didn't you guys go to Seward?
We did.
We did.
Yeah. Kenai is right there.
Okay. Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah. It's funny. Alaska has this vibe, and people would tell me this, and I definitely agree with it. It's like if you go to the bar, don't talk to anybody because like they'll fucking fight you.
Really?
I didn't get really.
Yeah. And I felt that a bit.
It has like open air prison vibes, kind of. Where
It's
it's,
a
like,
little, yeah.
It's so far
gritty.
from everything. And I think, did you get an angry vibe from people?
I got a vibe of just neutral. Like
It was just a place of
it was like
acceptance.
they're surviving and accepting, and there was no room for like jokes or humor.
Interesting.
Almost.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And they're very dated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Odd place. I'd go back.
Oh, the most beautiful place in the world, maybe.
It is gorgeous. What's
gorgeous.
I'm blanking. What's the big city in the middle?
Fairbanks?
Fairbanks.
Yeah.
I
That's like in the Arctic Circle.
I liked Fairbanks the most.
Big WVU
I
rival.
didn't quite
in
get
rifle.
up there. Did you guys go
Yeah.
up to Fairbanks?
No,
that's way up.
Deep,
Way.
yeah.
Dude, I liked it way better, honestly. But I was there in October, so Kenai in October it was cool, but it wasn't the greatest. Fairbanks was amazing because it was like legit white,
Sick.
just
There's
and then
no-
outside of Fairbanks, it was just white forest as far as you can see.
Wow.
And one night we went out in a full moon, dude. It was very eerie, but very cool. Yeah.
That's sick. Did you guys go to Barrow?
That's the farthest
Yeah.
north place. No,
No,
absolutely
no.
not. We stayed south in the Anchorage area.
Got it. I
but-
think it's called Utqiagvik now. They gave it like a native name.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a
That's
restaurant.
it.
think it's
You
called
think
that?
it might be?
I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it.
It's crazy. Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
I've seen like their doc on the football team.
Oh, there's a football team up there?
That's
I need
the
to watch
furthest
it.
north
Yeah.
football team.
Dude, there's this diner called Niggy Vic Put, bro. I'm trying to pull up.
What?
Niggy Vic Put.
Yeah,
Mook?
yeah. You don't get it.
Come on, Mook.
Niggy
on.
Vic Put.
He did 3 eyes. Just yeah, good.
Did you find it? There it is, bro.
What is
You're
it?
trying to go?
Niggy Vic Put. Yeah.
Okay,
I
yeah.
was planning to go. I had a flight, and the people who owned the place we were staying were like, please don't come here. The pandemic has not yet reached us. This is a little town. Please don't come. We can't force you not to, but please don't come. I'm like, this is how
we're
a horror
coming.
movie starts,
No.
bro. I was like, all right, I won't come. I'm like, all good.
Begging you not to come.
I know. It's insane, right?
There's no baby diaper changing area there, though. There's a review.
Can you tell me about this tunnel?
It wasn't anything special, just long.
It was long and it closes. So there's these drinks at the bar in Whittier that are called tunnel missers. Because if you're drinking there,
Which
you
they had
pass out.
3 bars, which is crazy for a town
Yeah.
of 1 building.
Yeah, it is.
And they were kind of cool. Like they had like shuffleboard, pool tables,
Yeah.
like games.
Is one of them like more upscale than the other?
Yeah. One of
there
them's
was
nice.
like
One
a
of them's
restaurant bar, like it's resorty almost. And
The
like
Sportsman's Lounge.
Sick.
the waitress, that poor waitress.
Yeah.
needs
Tough gig.
But that was cool. But they serve like these drinks. I think called like
tunnel misser.
missers.
Yeah.
And if you miss the tunnel's closing, you have to pay like $90 for somebody to come back out and
Oh,
open up
God.
the tunnel for you.
Can you blast cigs inside?
We call them squares in Chicago.
Wait, really?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we're jagoffs, but we mean well. But no, I don't think. I think that's pretty universal, set in stone. No cigs, no
Got it,
squares.
Got it. I've heard there's bars here where you can roast squares.
There are.
I hear about that.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I haven't been to any.
I
yet.
went to one last 2 weeks ago.
No way. Did you smoke?
Yeah,
You have to.
I had to.
Oh, really?
You have to.
You have to.
Yeah.
So there is. So what is the loophole legally?
I just think I don't know. I think
probably
don't
just
give a fuck.
Don't give a fuck.
Oh, they just
yeah.
don't enforce
I
it.
talked to a dude that was for a while that was like a union worker for Chevy. It was like very typical what you'd expect from a cigarette inside bar.
Mm,
Like
interesting.
old school guy, union dude, like the guys that all work there. Apparently it's like an old mob bar.
Oh, cool.
But of course, like nowadays it's just filled with people that look like me that are like, oh, this is cool. So
yeah.
so it's like mob bar presenting, but like all of us are in there just
Being like, this used to be a mob bar.
we can smoke cigs inside.
There's a cigarette machine.
I love. We have a cigarette machine bar in our town.
19th
TJ's.
hole.
Yeah, TJ's
Oh,
and 19th
TJ's.
hole. Those are fun.
Sick.
You pull out like that rod.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, and anybody can buy cigarettes at any age.
Baghdad.
Mm.
You've been, right?
I have, yeah.
It's probably like the size of New York.
Yeah, it's big. And like there's not good civil engineering. So it's like the traffic
You can
is a
tell,
little-
yeah. But they, so there's no drinking really, but is like smoking like,
There are bars.
okay, you
there are
can
bars.
drink.
You can go drink.
Is there
yeah.
less like alcohol in it? Is it like Utah or something where they?
No, you can go drink proper
Yeah.
if you want. But
So-
like, yeah, it's not common. But Baghdad's cool, dude. Baghdad's pretty, I don't want to say like chic, but there are places that are.
Like you can go and experience like a nightclub.
Yeah. Well, so I went to this like random men's club, which was like kind of weird, but it's like everything fun you could do if there's no alcohol. It felt like middle
It's
school.
got to be
There's pool,
hookah galore.
video games, hookah, Red
That's
Bull.
cool. That's cool.
And we brought our friend who was a girl in, and she's like, men are disgusting. It's pretty funny. Like a local.
Oh, because a guy was like slamming Red Bull.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. But this is funny. Like we'd stop, like she would dress normal and we'd get stopped at checkpoints and they'd be like, where's she from? She's like, I'm Iraqi. And they'd be like, no, you're not. She'd be like, what? You don't think we have pretty girls in Iraq? And the guy would be like, I don't know.
making him blush.
Got all bashful. Yeah. That's funny, dude. But it, yeah,
Bashful Iraqi.
What's like spitting culture in like Baghdad?
I don't know. I don't remember. But I did see, speaking of cultural things, a guy apparently like yelled something. This is what he yelled actually. We were in Babylon, which Saddam Hussein rebuilt which is sort of a low-key cool move of him. Like it's exactly what it would have theoretically looked like, and where the Hanging Gardens of Babylon supposedly were, or whatever. And there's this like maze where you can jump from stone to stone. It's a little intimidating, but it's not actually as far as it seems. So these guys yelled to the girl. They're like, hey, what if I'll lay down and be the bridge for you so you can walk over me? A police officer went and basically grabbed him by the ear and made him apologize.
That's a culture we need.
Yeah, right?
No,
it was so wholesome, bro.
So it's against the culture to like come at women?
You can't catcall anything. If you were to be like, your ass, like no one would do that.
Okay.
It's just like, oh, walk over me as a bridge is like the craziest.
That is crass.
That's kind of good game.
That's good game.
Yeah.
That's what, dude. Yeah.
Fuck a jacket using my body.
Yeah. So that was like a shocking cultural thing there. But dude, I'm telling you, easy trip, man. Like fully easy trip.
Yeah, I believe that.
Didn't get food poisoning.
We'll send Mook there.
Need a guide because it's difficult to kind of go city to city, but like people are so nice, man. It's a great trip. I'm telling you, easy.
Amazing. Well, Giulio, thank you. We'll go down and hop on the yak now.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That flew by, boys.
Yeah, it was. That was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good shit.
Cool.
Thanks for having me.
Thank
Yeah.
you,
Appreciate
Giulio.
it. Always a pleasure.
Special will be somewhere. Socials.
Yeah, come see if there's tickets left. Come tonight if you're in Chicago.
Yeah.
At Not Julio on Twitter and Instagram. At Not Julio G on Snap, baby.
Whoa!
Let's go.
Adam.
Let's go. So yeah, thanks. I appreciate it.